Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are doing something different. We're previewing Railway Stakes Day from Ascot. Now I don't usually do this, I may never do this again, but because it's a Group 1 meeting and I'm very confident in my tips, we're going to do a preview. So let's get straight on with it. So race 1 is a benchmark 72 over the 1200 metres. Long Beach is a $1.95 favourite for Grant Alana Williams. $3.90 for Boomtastic. Ninkovi's at $4.60. $10 for Don't Fuss. $11 for Caro Capo. But this is the race we're taking a look at. Most of the favourites come through this race, all bar one. I really like Long Beach. I think this was a really good run for Willie Pike. Willie Pike wasn't riding on this occasion, but he will on Saturday. I like the way it went through this gap. It's got some class and a bit of toughness about it. I'm not really confident at all. I think Long Beach is a bit too short, but I think it's the most logical winner in the race, and I think it should be winning. Boomtastic can run a race. Ninkovic can run a race. Aside from that, I don't see anything else winning. Race 2 is a 2-year-old set weights plus penalties over the 1100 metres. Leewa's the $3.70 favourite, head of Amelia's Picant at $4.80, $6 for Flying Missile, $9 for Astrape, and aside from that, nothing much doing. But this is the main lead-up race. Lots of key chances come out of it very well. The two I've put on top here is Diamond Blue and Wise Words. Wise Words had no luck whatsoever this day. Gets the blinkers on, and from gate 4 will give itself every chance. Diamond Blue is the other one I've put on top. This horse is flying, and finally draws a good gate this preparation, and I think it's got a good chance. Those two, but I'm not confident. Astrape off that recent trial could do well, and Gorgeous Gossip just in there for 4th, but maybe 1 as a blowout chance for race 2. Race 3 is a benchmark 72 over the 2200 metres. Midnight Blue is at $2.60. Come Right Back is at $3.70. $7.50 for Adornment. $8.50 for Paddy's Shadow. Outside of that, $14 for Great Waters. But this is the main lead-up race. Midnight Blue and Adornment come out of this race. Adornment went a bit early, and that's what cost itself. And you can see Midnight Blue coming up on the inside. I've put Midnight Blue on top. Gets Willie Pike back on. The step up to the 2200 metres likely suits it. It won well last time out. The map could be a bit sticky with it. It gets back from gate 3. But it's the class runner, and $2.60 is a pretty good price. Come Right Back can definitely win. Summer's Sky produced a good figure last start and can definitely run well. Adornment, yes, it can definitely win. Race 4 is the Listed Arc Stakes over the 1200 metres. $3.20 is the favourite for Chan Talk. $4 for Charlton Eddie, $4.60 for both Acromantula and Queen Brown, $6.50 for Mystical View for Williams. But this is the race we're having a look at. It's Acromantula's maiden win. Produced a massive figure on this occasion, skipped right away from everybody else. Still looked a bit green, but it will improve off this. If it improves off this, it's something special, this horse. But it just sort of wobbled a bit when it got to the finish line. But I think it's the second best bet on the program. I think it's a great price. Chantalk can definitely win. Mystical View, because it's for Grant Alana Williams. And Just a Pinch comes through the Acromantula race and could give them all something to chase. Race 5 is a benchmark 66 over the 1400 metres. $5 is Tiffer's Spoken, $5.50 for Bogut. But down the bottom, $2.30 is the favourite. His name is Western Empire for Perth. But this is the rest we're having a look at. Tiff Has Spoken and Oceans 15. Now, I like Tiff Has Spoken on Saturday. I think it probably just peaked on its run first up. And I think this was a very good first up run. The jockey, Harvey, sticks with it. Well supported first up. And has won second up in the past. It gets the run of the race from gate 3. And I think it should be going pretty well. The next horse we're having a look at is Western Empire, the $2.30 favourite. I think if it runs in this race, it's also accepted for a different race. But if it runs in this race, it would be very hard to beat. Has a stack of ability, but it's still yet to produce a figure that really stands out above all the others. I think it's a touch short at $2.30. But I like Tiff Has Spoken, Phone Me at $10 is worth a little each way play, and Sweet Dreamin' from gate number 1 could get a sneaky run, and at $13 could do something. Race 6 is the Group 2 WA Guineas over the 1600 metres. Gemma's Son is the $4.60 favourite ahead of Dom to Shoot at $5, $7.50 for Magical Dream, $8 for Brave Angel, and Western Empire's at $5.50. But we're having a look at Dom to Shoot here. This was its run. I think it might have been first up, but this horse is flying. It was a very quiet ride last start. That's why I did go so far back. From gate 9, I think he can definitely win. And the jockey was just sitting up on it over the concluding stages. I think it's got a class edge and should win. First, Lauren Pan's down at 2 roughies, but I'm not confident in this race at all. Brave Angel at $8, maybe, but I'm more in the corner of Dom to Shoot. Race 7 is the listed Miss Classic over the 1200 metres. Flower of War is the favourite at $2.80. Tycoon Storm is at $4.60, 1-2 on the trot. $7 for Special Choice, $8 for Rationale, and double figures the rest. But this is the horse we're taking a look at, Flower of War. It is the favourite, and I think it's the best of the day, Flower of War. Now, you could say this run is a bit plain. It hasn't found its form this prep at all. But the thing here is that it's back to fillies and mares grade, and on a good track has a 66% strike rate. If it finds the front, it will give this race a big shake and is the best of the day for me. Tycoon Storm is the main danger, and it's only the best bet on the day because there's 2 other roughies, Solid Azza and Carigini Aurora. Best of the day, Flower of War. Race 8 is the feature, the Group 1 Railway Stakes over the 1600 metres, and $6 for KC, $9 for Red Can Man, Inspirational Girls at $3.70, $5 for Too Close to the Sun, and the rest are at double figures. But the first replay we're having a look here is of KC, Red Can Man, and Platoon. I like Red Can Man out of this race. Red Can Man, I think the mile can bring out its best. Was very good last time. Gets a big weight swing on KC. I think it'll be in the 3 wide line, and it should be going well. And the second horse we're having a look at is Too Close to the Sun. Now, this was a massive win over the 1400 metres. It was suited by the track conditions of a soft track, but it should be on pace on the weekend, get a fast run race on the weekend, and I think he should be right there in the finish. In terms of my tips for the big race, I've gone with Too Close to the Sun and Red Can Man and Platoon as my 3 plays. Inspirational Girl can win for Willie Pike, but I'm more in the camp of Too Close to the Sun, Red Can Man, and Platoon. Race 9 is the listed WA Stakes over the 1400 metres. Labour Rod is at $3, $7 for Pims Royale, $10 for Flow, $13 for Nerf Bosk, $5.50 for Festival Miss. But this is the race we're having a look at between the favourite Labour Rod and an outsider called River Dance. Labour Rod is the favourite and is a very good horse. But the one I want to take out of this race is River Dance. This horse is flying, and I think that the key from gate 3 is gate 3. So, and that he'll put himself in the race and should be very hard to beat at $17 each way. River Dance, Labour Rod can definitely win. Festival Miss will be a good chance, and Pims Royale can definitely win.